KwaZulu-Natal also has its own fair share of landfill problems. In fact, one of them is the new England Road site in Pietermaritzburg, which has literally come under fire several times over the past years. Authorities there have also been on some kind of collision course with residents who are fighting for the proper management of the site. The Human Rights Commission has also stepped in, taking the municipality to court to have the site completely closed. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda Jagmohan is there for us this morning. She joins us now live. And perhaps, Karinda, in the midst of all these problems, let's begin by just taking stock of the impact of these fires.
Indeed, well, right now where I stand just nearby the New England Road Landfill site, around us there's a horrible smell in the air, flies all around, something that this nearby communities around the landfill site have been competing with for several years. My colleague Sibongiseni Ngumande will show you the landfill site as it stands. Now currently it is only open to the municipality to use. They have actually very recently said that there hasn't been a chemical fire here in the past 2 years, but around 2020 we were here when there was a mass chemical fire at this landfill site that caused a closure of the N3 partially, and where a number of communities around the site had to be evacuated. Now, the fires prior to that had been occurring apparently because a lack of treating the waste here. As per environmental regulations, waste like what you see in front of you needs to be treated to avoid instances of chemical fires. Now, because of the lack of this, there was methane gas bubbling from within that was causing the chemical fires, often sending toxic smog over the city. Now, you mentioned that court matter. In December 2020, the Human Rights Commission had approached the High Court here in Pietermaritzburg with an urgent application. They said that they want the court to declare that this Umsunduzi municipality had mismanaged the landfill site, breaching several environmental regulations. And ultimately, the court ruled in favor of the Human Rights Commission. They found that the municipality breached several environmental laws looking at this landfill site. The trash in front of you are piling over the years and ultimately breaching several regulations. The court saying also going against the constitutional right of a healthy environment that is protected from pollution. But not only is it affecting the communities, but also the natural water sources around the area. As we look at this landfill site, you'll see that of course, the consequences of this ultimate pollution coming down to the water sources nearby. Waste management here in Umsunduzi, as well as even the eThekwini municipality, two major cities in KwaZulu-Natal, is poor and lacking. As I stand here, there's waste around us, and when we look into the rivers below, waste flowing in. Of course, this is a natural water source, ultimately going into the ocean. So we see a multitude of impacts caused to the environment and ultimately the health of the humans, the society around this particular landfill site. Now, again, the municipality in August celebrated 2 years of not having a chemical fire here, but they're also facing other issues. The Umsunduzi mayor, Mzimkhulu Tebola, has said that they want to turn this waste landfill site into an energy plant, having a waste to energy program. They said they've invested in equipment in it. But as of this time, we've been speaking to one of the local activists who has been trying to have this landfill site closed. He says nothing has changed and the situation remains where this essentially a hill or mountain of pollution stands and continues to affect the environment alongside. The area has also had issues with waste pickers in this community where, Spo, perhaps you can show our audience the tents that are here. And this has also been an issue for a very long time. Currently, waste pickers have been removed in a program here by the municipality, but ultimately what stands here is the consequences of a lack of management by the municipality over waste in the city.
Karinda Jagmohan, certainly a multi-layered problem this. Thanks very much indeed for that update. Karinda's live to us there from Pietermaritzburg.